and welcome to another episode of Daily 4. I'm Orlando Torres.
And I'm Donna Davis. Today we have an exciting show for you.
This morning, y'all will learn exercises that you can do at home from legendary MMA fighter and trainer Seth Silverback Petrozelli.
We also have music from musician and producer for Warner Atlantic Records, Ben Paris, along with DJ M Squared.
And for you gamers, we have a live Mortal Kombat tournament. This will be sure to finish you.
And just when you think that's all, we have food. All right, calm down. We'll get to the food. But first, our reporter, Ilana Ellis, has the latest of current events and on people's thoughts.
Hi, this is Ilana Ellis with Women on the Street, and today we'll be asking people about their thoughts on marriage equality, presidential candidates such as Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, and how they feel about the Confederate flag issue.
Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. How do I feel about them? I feel that they are more entertainment figures nowadays rather than political figures.
Trump than Hillary. She's got a track record of misbehavior and iffy situations she's been in, and her husband. And I think Donald Trump, being a power player in financial situations, would actually help our country. Get someone that's not a politician to do some things and focus on getting our economy on track would be better than a politician.
While presidential candidates came to stir up quite the debate among students, we found that students were more open with their joy over marriage equality.
Where I think that it's about time that they caught up to other nations who've already led the way and already have equal marriage laws or equal marriage rights for everybody. And I don't think that the backlash will have any kind of negative effect on the ruling because, I mean, it's not the first time that they've passed an unpopular ruling or law, and many of them are still in effect, and I don't remember any instance where they've taken back any laws because the people didn't like it.
The Supreme Court decision on marriage equality, I think, is pretty awesome because I think love is love, basically. And I think if you love someone, you should be able to marry them if you want to, and it shouldn't be an issue. I think it's pretty much backward thinking.
I'm almost 40 years old, and I grew up in the South. The Confederate flag is just a symbol of the South and our heritage. The Confederate flag has nothing to do with slavery, which is what everybody complains about. It was a battle flag that was used during the Civil War, and everybody's grown up knowing flying the Confederate flag or the stars and bars as a heritage thing. It's perfectly okay.
I've never been anywhere or lived anywhere where the Confederate or waving the flag is prominent, but I don't think that it's, to say bring it back would imply that it was removed, and it's not been removed out of Southern culture, even here in Florida.
Considering most people don't know the history about the Confederate flag, I think it's causing issues. It just needs to be left alone. But from a more personal standpoint, I had one on the front of my Jeep, so I'm a fan.
That's all for Women on the Street today. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, Ilana. When we return, Mortal Kombat!
On June 6th, he's part special agent.
What are you, bionic? No. I only like the girls. Thanks anyways.
Part stylist.
Have you ever worked with kids before?
Oh, man.
Stay out of my business, Mustafa. This is not my name. Was that your feet?
Adam Sandler.
Smell it, now take it. That's for you.
You don't mess with a Zohan.
And we're back. Mixed martial arts fighting, also known as MMA, has gained a fair share of notoriety over the years. Not everybody's cut out for such a rigorous sport, but Florida native Seth Silverback Petrozelli etched his name in MMA history. Daily 4's Andrew Donville was able to train with the fighter. Let's take a look.
How's it going, everybody? The Silverback Seth Petrozelli here, coming to you from the Jungle MMA and Fitness. Here at the Jungle, we offer a wide range of different fitness activities and martial arts, from kickboxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and also our fitness program. That is actually what I'm going to show you today, some of our stuff we do here at the Jungle for our fitness program called Jungle Fit. Basically, it's going to be a lot of sports-specific type exercises that is going to strengthen your core, help you burn calories, and help you guys get into the shape that you want to be. Our first exercise is what I like to call a punch burpee. Real easy, real basic. You can do this from anywhere at home. What you're going to do is get into a fight stance. What that is about shoulder length apart, and you're going to go about a foot to a foot and a half distance between your 2 feet. Your hands are going to be up in a fight stance, in a fight position. I'm sorry, your hand is right close to your chin, the other hand is straight out in front of it. You're going to throw a 1-2 combination punch. Our hands are going to go on the ground. You're going to extend your feet. You're going to do a push-up. Your hands are going to come back in. Your feet are going to come up to your hands. You're going to go up, clap, back into a fight stance. Let's do that one more time together, Andrew, right? Ready? 1-2 punch. Hands down on the mat. Extend your feet. Do a push-up. Feet come back in. Up and clap, back into your fight stance. Let's do it again. Ready? 1-2 punch. Hands down. Extend your feet. Push-up. Up and clap, back into your fight stance. That's nice. That's working everything from your shoulders to your legs to your core and your chest. Next exercise I like to show is what I call a squat kick. This is going to target your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. It's a real basic exercise that is real simple to do. Basically, what I want to show you first is how to do a proper kick. What you're going to do is chamber your knee up to your chest or as high as you can get it. You're going to extend your foot straight out, pull it back, and back down to the mat. Real basic kick. Chamber, extend, back, and down. Now we're going to add the squats in with it. So let's get our hands straight out front. We're going to squat down to parallel and make sure, just like you're sitting in a chair almost. You're going to raise up, kick. Back down into a squat, raise up, other leg, kick. Let's do a couple together, Andrew. Ready? Squat, right kick. Squat, left kick. Let's do it one more time. Squat, right kick. Squat, left kick. Now what we want to do is repeat these for about 20 reps. I'm going to try to do that 3 to 4 times. If you can do that, you're going to really target your quads, hamstrings, and your glutes and get a nice burn and burn a lot of calories at the same exact time. Our next exercise is what I like to call a plank push-up. Basically, we're both going to get into a plank position. So Andrew, let's get up into a plank position. Good. Now in a plank, you really want to make sure that your glutes, your hips, and your shoulders are on one even plane. Our butt's not up in the air and it's not hanging low. It's nice and even. Okay, from here, what we're going to do is our left hand's going to go on the mat first, then our right hand, then back down to the mat. Now our right hand's going to go first. Push it up and back down to the mat. Now as we do this together, Andrew, we want to make sure that our back stays nice and even the whole time. We're not sagging our butt and we're not raising it straight up in the air. We want to keep it stiff like a board. What we want to try to do is hold this position and do the push-ups for a minute straight. If you can't do a minute, no problem. Start off lighter and then work your way up to that minute. And that's called a plank push-up. Our next exercise is combining 2 exercises into one. It's combining a hip extension along with the sit-ups. So we're working our glutes and our legs and also our core. Really good on this exercise. What we're going to do now is start off in a laying down position with our feet as close as we can to our glutes. Our hands are just going to be resting here on our chest. We're going to press with our glutes from our heels straight up in the air as far as we can go. Back down, legs flatten out. Come up for a sit-up. Back down. Ankles go toward the glutes. Raise it straight up. Squeeze the glutes nice and tight up high. Back down. Feet go low. Come up for the sit-up. These are called hip extension sit-ups, targeting multiple muscles with one exercise. What we're going to try to do is do sets of 20 with these. Try to go about 5 sets. So that's reaching about 100 of these total. That is called the hip extension sit-up.
That is what I call a serious and intense workout. I know you gamers have been waiting for the newest Mortal Kombat game, Mortal Kombat X. Our own Tim Husak has organized a tournament between 4 top players, battling it out to be the next king of the Netherrealm. Tim?
I'm Tim Husak at the Mortal Kombat tournament, finding out which students are the best. You guys ready? You ready? You ready for this? I'm here with Kino and Stefan. Kino, tell me, what character are you fighting with today?
Sub-Zero.
And what's your strategy for defeating your opponent today?
Freeze him and break him.
Freeze him and break him. Sounds like a great strategy. Stefan, tell me, what character are you fighting with today?
D'Vorah.
And how are you planning on defeating your opponent today?
Well, she's very fast, and you know, yeah, I'm gonna beat him because I'm faster than him.
It sounds like both these gentlemen have a great plan.
Devora.
Your time has passed, Ice Wielder.
My day has finally dawned.
Round 2, fight. Finish him. Devora wins. Fatality.
Man, that was one heck of a match. When we return, our field reporter Andres Figueroa brings us some tasty treats.
Food.
What are you building, Stark?
I'm working on something big. Yeah, I can fly. I just finally know what I have to do.
Hey, Orlando, it's that time.
Food, food, food.
Yes, food. Our senior field reporter, Andres Figueroa, takes us to a local food truck vendor to show us how delicious a meal on wheels can actually be.
Hey, Full Sail, here's your field producer, Andres. We're stopping here by the Garita del Sabor food truck, just around the corner from Full Sail. We're going to talk to Chef Garita and see what he's got for us today in his Latin food truck. Let's check him out.
Oye, te hablo desde la prisión, Wilson Manyoma, Orgona.
Thank you guys for coming. My name is Ray Gonzalez. I've been at this location 11 months, but I've been in the business for like 7 years. Well, now here, like, you know, from 11 to 7 on Forsyth Road, trying to do lunches and, you know. Now, I went to Puerto Rico. I did a year and 6 months in the Culinary School of Arts, which now is Anaheim Mendez. I graduated from Puerto Rico in '99. Then I started like working. I already was working at Disney, so went to Puerto Rico, go to school, came back and kept on working at Disney. And I saw the opportunity and I started doing my own stuff.
Ni luna ni estrella, para mí no alumbra el sol, para mí todo es tinieblas.
All right, Ray, what are we cooking now? What are you throwing in the...
I'm gonna do alcapurrias, which is the dough is made out of, one of them is made out of banana, pumpkin, and plantains with ground beef inside. Then the other one is just yuca dough and ground beef inside.
Okay.
You fry it for like 10 minutes. 5 on each side, and then...
5 on each side?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks.
Right now we're taking the fried plantains out. This one you cut them like that, you shape them, fry them, and then double fry it again so you can make them crispy. And when they come out, you put a little bit of salt and Most of the Spanish people, they like mojito in it, which is a garlic sauce.
The truck location, how has the business gone for you? How are you supported by the community? How's it been for you?
Yeah. Well, you know, this area is a lot of Spanish people, so, well, the support has been great.
I noticed earlier you had some clients that are not Spanish. Do you get a lot of non-Spanish clients?
Oh yeah, a lot of different people from every country. They come here. They just like you know, foodies. They like to try different stuff. So they see the truck, and now with the boom with the food trucks, everybody like see a food truck, they want to stop and try it.
I have 3 orders to go. One's gonna be carne frita con mofongo. Another one's gonna be carne frita con tostones. And then the third one be the el jibarito con churrasco.
Excellent.
Yeah.
If I could have him come home with me, I would.
Outstanding.
I have not been disappointed in anything that I've actually ordered from here.
Rey, ¿qué tenemos aquí hoy?
We got the rice, el arroz con gandules, el chicharrón de pollo y los tostoncitos. Los vamos a echar mojito ahora.
Mojito, what is the mojito exactly?
Mojito is garlic, olive oil, and fresh parsley. And some other stuff that I cannot tell you because then I will have to, I don't know, kidnap you or something.
Well, it looks good. It looks like it's got nice chunks of garlic, oil, right?
Yep, a little bit of fresh parsley, always fresh.
All right, guys. Well, here we have the rice and beans. We have the plantain, and we have the fried chicken. We have also a piece of lemon to put over your chicken, and I must say, guys, this is pretty delicious. I am full and stuffed. This was an awesome surprise for today. So if you guys want to come and have a good home cooked meal, you come over to the Garita del Sabor. It's not even 1 block away from Full Sail. And we got to thank our friend Rey. Hey, Full Sail. This is Andres here. Hopefully you had a great time watching the show, but I guarantee you it wasn't as good as we did. If you need to contact Chef Garita, call him at 407-738-5288, or come over to the food truck in person at 3413 North Forsyth, just around the corner from Full Sail. See you next time.
My mouth is actually telling my stomach it's hungry.
I mean, that was an awesome segment, Andres. And you know, the great thing is it's extremely affordable. It's about $6 to7 a lunch plate.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's close by.
Right there.
But yo, you got food. Where's our food at, man? Come on.
Man.
Relax. I'm not selfish like that. I got one for you. And I got one.
Look at this.
Okay, well, great. Well, while you're doing that, let's check back with Tim and see who the winner of the match is. Hey, Tim?
I've got Trevor and Deshaun with me. Trevor, tell me, what character are you fighting with today?
I'm going to be using Kenshi, the Blind Swordsman.
And what's your strategy for defeating Deshaun?
I'm basically just going to keep jumping because it's very hard to hit people when they're in the air right now.
Very good. Now, Deshaun, tell me, what character are you fighting with today?
I'm going to be using Jason Voorhees.
And what's your strategy for defeating Trevor?
I'm just going to hope that pressing buttons will do the job, and yeah.
Well, it sounds like both these gentlemen have a strong strategy.
An appalling lack of manners.
Is that what you want?
Bam!
Finish him. Jason wins.
Mortal Kombat!
Indeed it was. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we return, Ben Paris and DJ M Squared. We'll be back.
Music has always been there for me. As a way to rebel. As an outlet to express myself. When I needed to focus. As a way to escape. To give me the confidence to perform. Now, I'm learning how to make music my career.
Full Sail University. Your campus is everywhere.
It's the gateway to your dream. It's getting the mix just right. It's getting the perfect take. It's putting your art in motion. It's going beyond playing games and actually creating it. It's doing what you love every day.
We are back. Here's the final match to see who is going to be crowned the king of the Netherrealm. Tim?
I'm Tim Husek at the Mortal Kombat tournament with Stefan and Deshaun. Stefan, tell me, what did you learn from the last round? What do you plan on improving on?
Well, I mean, I'm just fast. You know, the guy who had Sub-Zero, he wasn't really good. So, like, when I fought him, he kind of just gave in, like, instantly. So he's done. So now, for Deshaun, just kind of keep doing the same things, get him with range, fast, and, you know, I got D'Vorah, so I win.
Sounds like a great plan. Now, Deshaun, what did you learn from the last round? What do you plan on excelling on?
What I've learned from the last round is that pressing buttons do work, and I'm a believer in that, so I'm going to keep doing that. Yeah.
It sounds like both these gentlemen have great plans.
My children grow restless.
Jason wins. Fatality.
I'm Tim Husek with the winner of the Mortal Kombat tournament, Deshaun as Jason. How do you feel, sir?
I feel great. I mean, I just won. You know, he did say that, oh, you know, he was fast. You know, that did kind of catch me off guard, but I'm Jason. You can't kill Jason. So, I had no problems.
So what do you plan on doing with this victory and the rest of the day?
I'm just planning on winning. I don't plan on losing. So just remember, if you want to win in Mortal Kombat, pick Jason. So
for those of you who want to play Mortal Kombat, this is the guy to try to beat. Back to you at the desk.
What a fatality. Let's go to Donna, who's on set with Ben Paris and DJ M Squared. Donna?
I'm here with DJ M Squared, residential DJ at Universal City Walk The Groove, and producer Ben Paris, who's worked with national recording artists such as Michael Jackson, Britney Spears. Ben's Orlando production home is Plush Studios Orlando. Plush Studios has produced hits for such artists as Nicki Minaj and Creed. Okay, guys, tell me how this collaboration came together.
Well, thanks for having us on the show. And definitely I was, working in the studio, working on the track, and connected with my man Ben Paris here. I was looking to give it that festival energy, that hype emotion from the crowd, and met up at Plush Studios, and that's where we took it to another level with Ben Paris.
Well, Ben?
Yeah, that's how it went down. He came in, he's like, yo, I've been in the studio working on this cut. What do you think? You want to get in? I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing's ridiculous. So the collaboration came together, and we're happy to debut it here. It's called Get Wild, and I've just been told it's live, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, iTunes. You can look for it there.
Great.
Well, guys, I'm going to let you set up.
All right.
But as always, we want to thank you, the viewers. We want to thank Seth Silverback Petrozelli, Chef Ray Garita Gonzalez, Ben Paris, and DJ M Squared. And until next time, have a great week from all of us here at the Daily 4.
M Squared. The Masquerade. We get wild when the sun goes down. We get wild when the sun goes down. We get wild when the sun goes down. We get wild when the sun goes down.